Good evening, followers of fear. How are you this fine November evening? I'm doing great. I have some exciting news. No, I did not get another book published. I wish. Still gotta get the collection of short stories. He's edited and published. Check my last video for that one. No. Oh, today's announcement is about something that's very exciting. So as many of you know, I'm located in Ohio, and uh, when people think of Ohio, they don't usually think of horror. In fact, when they think of places in the United States associated with horror, they tend to think of Maine. Thanks, Stephen King. But actually, Ohio has a lot of talented horror writers. We've even had Bram Stoker nominees and winners here. And I guess I'm here too, so I don't know. Do you count me as talented? But we've been wanting to do something to show the world that Ohio has a lot of great horror writers who deserve as much attention as horror writers anywhere else. And one way we've been talking about doing that, me and my fellow Ohio horror writers, is by doing an anthology. Many of us belong to the Horror Writers Association, the Ohio chapter, and we talked about putting out a chapter-wide anthology, or, an anthology made up of stories from chapter members. Couldn't really do that, so some friends of mine and I decided to form a small publishing press, Crack Skull Press. And we're getting ready to start work on our first anthology, That Which Cannot Be Undone, an anthology of Ohio horror. It'll be stories written entirely by Ohio horror authors, set here in Ohio, and revolving around the theme, That Which Cannot Be Undone. We're hoping to have it out by October 2022, and we've already brought on a few authors who are willing to help us make this vision in a reality. Lucy Snyder, or Tim Wagner, or Gary Braunbeck, Megan Hart. If you know those names, you know they are very great authors. They've written some amazing horror stories and have even won awards for their work. We have also brought on the editorial talents of Jess Landry, who herself is a Bram Stoker winner. Now, to fund this project, we are doing a crowdfunding campaign on Kickstarter, which starts November 29th. And let me be clear, this is entirely voluntary to participate. However, in order to reach our goal of $10,000 for the campaign, we will need your help. So once the campaign starts, if you would please consider donating, pledging, that would be great. Not only that, if you pledge your support to this campaign, you can get some really nice perks, including a finished copy of the book once it's released, as well as some swag, depending on the amount you pledge. So it starts November 29th. We're looking to raise $10,000, and it'll last 60 days. In the meantime, I will be putting the link in the description and in a pinned comment below. So if you want to check that out, you can. You can even click to get notifications on the campaign before it even launches. So I hope you'll consider participating. I've already written a story that's going to go into this anthology should the crowdfunding campaign be successful, and I cannot wait to share it with you. And right now, all of the other authors currently active in this project are working on some great stories to include. So I hope you'll give us your support and help us shine a light on Ohio horror. That's all for now, my followers of fear. I've got more stories to work on and more ways to make sure this project is a success. So until next time, good night and pleasant nightmares.